Hi synth lovers, welcome. I am finally doing it. I am embarking on this new journey, and I want to take you all along. The theme of the journey is to design and build a modular synth from scratch. In this short introductory video, I will try to explain where I will start and what the destination of this project will be. Where I start from is easy, it is practically from zero. The only hardware synth I have is a Behringer Pro 1 and a Boss DR220 drum thingy. The latter I bought somewhere in the 80s and it still works just fine. I want to expand my hardware, mainly with analog components. What better, then, to do this by adding a modular synth to my tiny arsenal. Coming back to the destination, or the goals, for this project. Creating my own modules is high on my bucket list. Not only creating them but doing this from scratch. Does this mean that I will design my own modules? Well, yes and no. I will not reinvent the wheel, there are so many good resources where I can source schematics. I will probably use those, but I might do some modifications to make the modules more RTT. I am also planning to design the PCBs and the front plates myself. I hope to build up some, or a lot of, experience doing so, and hopefully I can provide useful information to others and inspire them to do the same journey. It should be an entertaining journey to watch anyway. Enjoy the ride, I would say. The destination is to end up with an expandable instrument that I can use in my new tracks. Let's make it a fun journey. Now the question is, where do I start my journey? Let's look at a possible path of basic modules. Of course, there are the oscillators. They are surely top priority modules. The sound from the oscillator definitely needs to pass through some kind of a filter to shape its tone. Putting an envelope over the frequency and/or the resonance settings of the filter is a job for the envelope generator. A voltage-controlled amplifier can be used to shape the amplitude of our sound. To add even more movement to the filter and the VCA, a low-frequency oscillator is the right tool. If more than one oscillator is used, the mixer is needed to mix the signals. And there are many more modules that are interesting to add. Still the question remains, where do I start? One would say that the oscillator is the heart of any synthesizer. No oscillator, no sound. While that is kinda true, we do need some kind of housing to put the modules. I am not big in woodworking, so I will opt to buy some cheap casing from that company with a German-sounding name that also provided me with my Pro 1 clone. And while the saying, no oscillator, no sound holds some truth, an oscillator will not work if it is not being fed some electricity. I have made up my mind. I will start with designing the power supply. All documentation that I will create, including schematics and PCB designs, will become available on my Patreon. Thanks for watching. If you like this kind of content, consider subscribing and hit that like icon. Leave a comment if you have questions or suggestions, or just to say hello. Have a nice day and see you in the next episode.